Good evening, boys and girls. Your sins have qualified you for another subjection to the Maggott Has Nothing Better to Do show. I'm sure you can all guess who I am.
An incompetent, silk-wearing, borderline sub-intellect with an ugly face and a smell that can eat through body armor?
Don't think I won't incinerate you, Frugal, because I will.
Need I remind you that my operatives would avenge my death, and some of them are Vulcans.
What?
Sorry, random TV quote.
You need to be slapped. Tonight on the Maggott Show, we have a random man who we pulled off the street. He isn't going to be talking because Frugal and I just took turns pumping bullets into his face.
It was like that when I got here, officer, I promise.
Well spoken, Frugal. Since our guest is somewhat incapacitated, we'll just sit here and mock him while his disembodied spirit watches in anguish.
Actually, I think I'd rather play pin the tail on the corpse.
Remember what happened last time?
That's different. This one isn't undead.
You can never be sure. Look at those beady eyes, that cruel if slightly mangled jaw, that belligerent hairdo. This man has the dark aura of a corporate attorney.
Oh no! It's going to be Night of the Undead Greedy Bastard Flesh-Eating Lawyers all over again!
You're listening to the Maggott Show! The Galactic Core Brothel. All species welcome. Can't find that special member of the opposite sex? Can't find the girl of your dreams with a similar number of limbs and just the right skin pH? Come on down to the GCB. We offer affordable contraceptives for all biologies, and all of our rooms are sanitized after each use for your safety. Heart attack and mental trauma clinics available on premises. Make your reservation today. Please have your species and desired number of erogenous zones ready before you call. Galactic Core Brothel, where 90% of our clients leave without permanent emotional damage. Welcome back, losers.
Don't you hate it when you stick a fork into your belly button and twist it and twist it and twist it until you can feel your internal organs being painfully torn apart?
Why, no, that never bothered me.
I guess it's just me, then.
Well, that's our answer for everything. And speaking of Frugal's problems, we recently received a letter addressed specifically to him. In the spirit of condescendence, I will now read it. Dear Frugal, ever experienced the love of a real man? Why don't you give me a call and I can plug that pretty ass of yours? I'll be gentle if you will, hottie. Love, Sephiroth.
Excuse me while I slash my own wrist.
Doesn't sound much like Sephiroth. In fact, it's in the infamous Beaver's handwriting.
I smell slander!
If I only had a nickel for every time I've gotten a letter from TIB offering to pound someone in the nether regions. I'm just disappointed this one got by me.
You're disappointed? I'm going to be waking up screaming for the next 3 weeks.
Just don't run into my room and jump in my bed this time. Remember, it has automated defense turrets.
That must be why you've never had a girlfriend.
Well, that and any lesser being we touch affectionately tends to have their soul ripped out.
That would also be a minor disadvantage.
Yep. Takes a special kind of woman to love a Maggottonian.
Let's see, they'd need to be blind, deaf, born without a soul, and extremely dirty-minded. Sounds like a politician if I've ever heard of one.
You're still listening to the Maggott Show. You are so evil. Got that special shipment of chemical stimulants that needs to be there yesterday, if not sooner? Standard tariffs on weapons import too high? Need to sneak stolen information across secured enemy borders? Call the Intergalactic Parcel Service. Our Special Operations Branch guarantees any package, any location, delivered right on time. Our blockade running rates are unsurpassed in the industry. Fleet pickets and trade embargoes are no obstacle to our highly trained, heavily armed courier professionals. So the next time you need to sneak 80 metric tons of pleasure droids through a Glordonian convent cluster, you call us. Intergalactic Parcel Service. Not officially a smuggling cartel anymore. Note, associating with the IPS carries a death penalty in 75-star systems. Not responsible for imperial reprisals or arrests resulting from the use of our services. Consult your local shipping office for more information. We're into the yellow pages under Wanted. We've got one call, which I'm going to answer, and then I'm going to go get some Twinkies. Jimmy Jonathan Nicholson, you're on the air. Yeah, I was, just wondering who this Gasport guy really is. Is he, some sort of giant space locust? That's an excellent question. I think I should refer you to an expert, one who's always on line 3 for some reason. Line 3, explain to Jimmy who Gaspork is. Gaspork is the destructifying boom-bang god of glorious breakage. He destroys anyone who does not devote